I see a baronet. So you get drum shits now. So what it's called. Anyway. Yeah. Drum shits. So I found out music. I found an easy way to get here. I think it took kind of a long way, but hey, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's go. Down on the map. Instagram and stuff like that. No, not unfortunately not. Right, so we are here. Is that all we've got on us? Oh, it's a goodie bag. What's in the goodie bag? Oh, some surprise stuff. Oh well, doesn't matter. Not my kind of stuff, I don't think. Right, here we are. This is interesting. I've also got headphones on, so there we go. That's better. I can speak a bit better. And yeah. Over the toilets to the right, and yeah. Welcome to Anime London. Animecon London. Oops, sorry. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very cool. It's back. This was by Pokemon. So Bo is here today, or the weekend, shall I say, and I need to drop off some stuff to him. But yeah, this is interesting. Mystery bags, got some cinema stuff, beer, the official merch shop, got a marinette. It's a weird kind of can. So you can call it that. Let's oh, okay. So let's see. Oh, okay. I mean, kind of a good thing. Oh no, it's oh damn, second hole. I was about to say, it's a good thing I didn't buy a ticket for the weekend because like it's dead. Ah, these guys, they're always good. Cards there. I changed my mind, so I'm going to look around first. Lawkeeper. I'm going to look around first, see what's around, and then decide to spend the money. Oh, they've got a maid cafe. Very cool. Wow, this is very interesting. This is very weird. This is very weird. I'm digging it. They've got some Gundams, which is pretty cool. Some cute little stuff. Okay, this is the big hall. Very weird, very strange. This is very interesting. Some cards, some thoughts, some art people. Oh, wow. Our world. I've not actually played that. That's funny. This is kind of artist alley kind of stuff. Oh, hello. I see someone I might know. Let's go see hello to both. Okay. So, Bo stepped away. I need to come back in a bit, but I'm just going to have a little look around. I mean, these are quite nice. Oh, Animal Crossing ones. Oh, a snow cone. That's kind of cute. Ah, man's got to come back. That's cool. Crunchyroll. I don't pay for that shit. Also need to find out when the big red dome thing there. I need to find out what that is, and I need to also find out when people are signing and when the panels are again. I'll have to look that up. So yeah, got that. Got the pops. I'm very close to buying Kyoya back at Animecon, but thankfully I didn't because I've already got him. I got him for like fucking 30 quid, I think, on eBay. So I was like, don't be stupid. There's Haruhi, I got Haruhi. The new Haruhi. Oh, the five-headed dragon. Got all of them boys. Cool. Anyway. Oh, yeah. See ya. Oh, Artist alley for the most part, which is quite nice. I keep always seeing that guy with his fucking prints. Damn, okay, this is quite big. It's bigger than I thought. This is bigger than I thought. I'm loving this. Oh, I like that Pikachu and Pikachu and Mimikyu. That's cool. Gachas. Man, this is sick. This is very good for artists. This is very good for artists. Ooh, I like those. Ah, I've seen that guy ages ago. Yes, I remember him. I remember him from, it was Hyper Japan or something, or at least in the Olympia. I remember that. Oh man. Crochets. Pretty cool. Potions. Ooh, keychains. Ooh, there's one. Oh. Hi. Oh, this is cool. I'm sorry if I'm being redundant, but I'm just very happy. Ooh, a giant mew. A giant mew. Yeah. Oh, I might get the Attack on... I might get the Attack on Titan shirt. They got the Rem shirt there. I've seen that guy before. He's got the same backpack as me, more or less. Ooh, Sonic. Ooh, I am on a Sonic thing at the moment. Pikachu. Oh man. Jesus Christ, I don't know where to fucking go. I don't know where to start. Got some Genshin Impact stuff. Some Animal Crossing. Got some Evolutions. Genshin. Ooh, more on Host Club. Some cool stuff there. Ooh, some original designs. That's pretty sick. Genshin. Ooh, buddy. Hey.
This is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Oh my god. I literally finished making that the day before I got here.
Yeah.
But the day
That's cool. This is gonna be one long cut, by the way, one big long take of the artist alley. So, apologies.
Are you praying to
So he's got a holder. I don't. I should get one of them. My hand's steady enough, I think. Hello. So this is really cool. I like the evolutions. Nice. That's cool. That's nice. Ooh, holographic stuff. Glass Ultra. Tiny dragons, quite sick. Pins. Yeah, right, so let's keep going. Nail stuff.
Are you going, Michael?
I'm not sure yet.
Ooh, Lord Dearest. It's quite nice.
Oh, that was like a style.
It's not a Conlish CG of Arnie. I don't think I've seen this stuff. Nice. And stuff. So yeah, okay. That's I think. Oh, no, I haven't seen these. I haven't seen these. Quite cool. Bless her. pins. Cowboys. Hi.
He has the
Ooh,
powerful boots.
damn.
really?
Absolutely loves
Oh, there. How's it going? Okay, so signature stuff down here. So, oh, that's where you get authenticated. Down there, retro games. That's quite nice. Right, let's have a little look down here first of all, and let's see. We'll look at the signatures. It's that thing in the silent disco, apparently. That's pretty cool. All the panels here, I guess. Oh, actually, there we go. There we go. The Fighting Dreamer, Fighting Dreamer, Fighting Dreamer. So Christina's at 1:15, and then I need to stay till Brianna comes on. So, right, okay, cool. Hope I don't get copyrighted for the Naruto music. Hiya, I'm good, thank you. How you doing? Good. So I had a look in the other hall. It's very dark in there. It's very bright in here, so it's a stark contrast. But yeah. So I mean, I bought 2 things already, and yeah. Oops, sorry. And so yeah, I need to go back and check the signatures, see if they're back. And see they're back. If they are, I need to go do those and decide what I want to get signed. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it already. It's rather fun. I was going to say silent disco, but I've got my own headphones. I've got my own music to listen to. Okay, yeah. So Q's a little bit big, so I'm gonna have a little look because Keith seems to be probably there since his queue seems big. Let's. So is Brianna there? She is! She is! Christina. I think Christina. Yeah, Christina's there. Looking like a diva. I'm joking. Which is good though. But yeah, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go see Brianna. Finally, Keith's right up the corner. It's crazy. Brianna! So yeah, consoles right over there. Yeah, gonna get my stuff signed. And so I got my signatures. Pretty much done for that, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so I'm gonna go see Bo now and drop off his stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna carry on looking through the con. I only bought well, a couple of things, two or three things, but yeah. I don't think Bo's back yet, so I'll carry on walking around. I think change plans. Ooh, let's see this stuff. That's really cool. Right, the helmets. Where is it? Cool. Enamel pins. Oxalobbles. Quite nice. So yeah, very cool stuff. Yeah, signatures got from Christina D and Brianna Knickerbocker. I was going to get Keith to sign. I did buy manga for Miraculous. I was going to get that signed by both of them, and then eventually Bryce Papenbrook, of course, Cat Noir. But that's not turned out to plan. So I got Konosuba instead. But you guys will see that anyway. You guys see in the full video. What's going on here? Well, actually, real quick, I didn't want to show this off. They got some good stuff here. I might have to buy one tin of this stuff. Digimon. It's really awesome. So I don't know. Ooh, Ichiban Kuji. Oh, Pokemon Ichiban Kuji. What kind of ticket though? I don't know. Maybe. Hang on. Hi guys, so one each frozen here. Yellow Prime. I've not had Lemonade Prime. Ooh, fuck me. Spilling it everywhere. Great. And yeah, so a little look. I don't know. Hey yo, that's kind of good. That's kind of good though. Ooh, that's nice. That's some good shit. That is some really good shit. I love that. Can't wait to have more of that. Yeah, Yellow Prime. So yeah, just having a little run around now, have a little break, and yeah, run around and see what else is about, really. So, yeah, see you guys in a bit.
What you wanted to do from 12, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which is pretty mind.
Like literally when I was 12, I was watching Sailor Moon and I was like, I want to do that. I want to be that voice.
Where did you find like the confidence, drive, determination, lack of a better term, like the balls to be like, from 12, this is what I want to do? Because like not many people have that, you know?
I feel like that's something that I'm coming to realize, like, oh, I feel very lucky that I knew what I wanted to do since I was a kid, because I know sometimes it takes a little bit longer, and that's also okay. I just think for me to be born where I was born and to have that particular passion,
yeah,
you know, not to get like spiritual or anything, but I feel like I'm supposed to be voice acting. Like just all the cards aligned for me in that regard.
So did it feel like a calling to you?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. It's like, this is what I'm supposed to do. And that's where the confidence came from when at such a young age. I'm like, oh yeah, this is me. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Wow, that's very poetic, isn't it?
Thanks. And I was not good by any means at that age. I had a lot to work on. I had to go to get a lot of training. And I had a weird accent as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you are also a singer.
Yes.
So obviously you've been doing like multiple fields and stuff, and obviously you're not just zoned in on one. You know, would you, like starting out, would you recommend that? Would you recommend kind of spreading your wings and trying new things, or doubling down on just one avenue and going down there?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, thank you.
I feel for me, because for acting especially, especially in the beginning, there's not going to be like consistent stream of work. Mm-hmm. So I think just doing like whatever you want to do creatively, I don't think there's anything wrong with pursuing multiple passions at once and kind of throwing many darts and see which ones stick, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. And they all kind of fold in, don't they? Because would you get any opportunities through the singing
yes.
from acting?
So singing, there's a show called Haruhi Suzumiya. Do you guys know it from back in the day? So I did some English covers of Haruhi songs and put it on YouTube, and I was a teenager. And so the people who were in charge, like the clients who were dubbing Haruhi, were like, "Who's this girl? She's awesome.
Nice.
Can she be in the show?" And also, we want to dub the songs into English because of this girl's covers. And because of that, so I didn't get to do Haruhi. They're going to have me in there's like this arc called The Endless Eight.
Yeah.
They were going to put me as Haruhi in an episode of that, but it didn't work out. But what they did say was, we have this show called K-On! And we want Christina to be a main character, whichever character she wants. So I got to choose who I wanted to be in K-On!
You got to call the shots.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
It was really cool, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible, isn't it? I mean, you're always so busy. It seems like you're in everything, anime and gaming and everything like that. Do you have any, when you're chilling out yourself, do you have any preferred shows? Do you get to watch yourself or game with yourself? Or what do you like to do in your spare time?
Spare time? Oh
If
my
you get any.
gosh. It's so funny because I travel a lot as well, but for fun I like to travel. So right before we came here, it was my best friend and convention manager's birthday. Where is she? She's not here.
She's off down the
She
side,
doesn't get a
I
happy
think.
birthday. It was her
Waiting
birthday,
on the
but she wanted to go to New Orleans, which is like a 4-hour flight from Los Angeles. So we went to New Orleans for a few days and partied it up. Came home for 24 hours, and now we're here. So, but other than that, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart with the boy. We've trying to get him into Pokemon Unite. He's a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, I play those two games a lot.
Who's your main character? Who do you go for?
In which Mario Kart, Rosalina. In Pokemon Unite, Sylveon.
Quick round of applause for Rosalina. What a cracking shout that was. Love that.
Speaking of, I saw people were playing Mario Kart. I want to sometime this weekend. If you see me back there playing, please challenge me. I'm undefeated. I come from convention challengers.
Challenge accepted!
Do we have it? Yeah, we have
Yes.
some
You
challenges.
will lose.
Let's do it. I'm 100% down. I'll make my way down there sometime.
Macaroni at the high risk.
So, you know, I'm really interested with kind of like the process of, you know, acting and things like that. And obviously, you know, with live action, there's a lot of methods to get into a role. Obviously, like method acting is a big thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of contention around that. So, like, you know, how do you yourself get into a character for a role? Is it like, you know, have you ever done any method acting for a role? Any madness to get that perfect voice?
You know, maybe it's because I've been doing it for like my entire life, but this is really bad. Don't take my advice. I don't prepare. I just go in, and this is like with a lot of things in my life, and it just tends to work out. It's like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna warm up my voice by singing, that's it. But when I'm in the booth, I find that not having a preconceived notion of what I'm gonna do makes me an easier actor to direct.
Oh, okay, nice.
So no, I don't do any kind of mental preparation or anything.
So it's kind of like go in there and let them kind of drive more.
Yeah, it's like,
What is it like with the direction for voice acting? Is it very hands-on in comparison to live action, or is it more like, do they let you kind of vibe a bit and stuff?
it depends on the director. The best case scenario is they cast the right person for the role, so there's not a ton of directing other than, oh, we need you to be a little bit slower on this part for the lip flap, you know? If I get a lot of direction, it makes me feel like, oh, maybe like they don't like the choices I'm making, but usually it's just like, oh, can you just slow down just a second, or we need to add a couple more words. It's definitely the technical aspect of it that gets the most direction rather than the acting.
That's great. And
Okay, so first of all, thank you for your work, especially Velvet's Crow. You did a great job. So my question is, so Japanese voice actors, they talk a lot about feeling connected to their characters. So is there any particular character that you felt that connected to, and if so, how did you put that into?
great questions.
Thank you.
Which character do I feel connected to?
Most connected.
Most connected to. I think maybe it's because we've been doing it for a long time, but Marinette from Miraculous Ladybug is very near, thank you, very near and dear to my heart. And it's just come so naturally now, the voice and her mannerisms and everything, it's just kind of become part of who I am, and it's been really great. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, great question. Let's have a look. Let's go over here. Hiya. Love this.
Thank you very much. Hi.
Hello.
I just want to say thank you very much for Miraculous. It's a show that's very important to me. I grew up with
Thank
it.
you so much.
Yeah. So I want to ask,
Yes.
out of every single anime, animation, video game that you've ever done, which one do you think is the most underrated?
Final Fantasy Type 0.
Yes.
You know it?
I think out of all of the underrated ones, my favorite is Blaze Blue.
Oh,
I
Blaze
love
Blue.
Noel Vermillion.
You think that's underrated?
Yeah, I've never seen anyone play it.
I had somebody today. Are they here? No. Oh, you know it? But there's somebody, and they had like a whole Eda bag with my characters from Blaze Blue on it. Yeah, it was really cool. Thank you
very
so
cool.
much.
Type 0, that's a cracking game, that. The
Great question.
remake and everything.
I've got
That
it right
one.
over there.
Yeah. It's not up there with like Crisis Core in terms of how many people talk about it, but they should. They should. We need to all go out and play that game. That sounds incredible.
Yeah, let's all go and download it. Download it now, after this.
So, a lot of voice actors don't really have, like, they're not really engaged with the series that they like do voices for. Is it more of just a job for you, or do you like the series that you get jobs for? Is it, are you interested in them, or is it just like a one-to-one?
Are you kind of, is it just a job to you, or are you interested in the project? Is that what you mean, mate?
Yeah, so I think,
very invested in each project you take on, or is it just like another day at the office?
I don't think it's possible these days, especially, to have a career in the industry if you're not extremely passionate about anime and video games in general. It is such a competitive field, and you'll see, like maybe 10 years ago, there were a lot of like people were just like, oh, I just kind of fell into this. But now if you see like people at the conventions, everyone's like, I grew up with anime. I've always wanted to be a voice actor, you know?
Yeah, and obviously your passion for Sailor Moon from such a young age.
Yeah.
As well, so it stirred that.
I grew up loving Sailor Moon. I was the Pokemon girl. I was the anime girl in school, and I started my anime club in high school.
Yes.
But yeah, I think, and also, it's just one of those jobs, you know, especially in Los Angeles, acting, it's like the hardest industry, I think, in the world. Like, if you're not, like, into it, why are you doing it? Because why would you put yourself through that, you know?
There's easier ways to make money, isn't there?
Sorry?
There's easier ways to make money.
Yeah, easier ways to make much more money, for sure, I'm very, very happy and lucky I've been able to do it for so long. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great question. I'm moving my way over here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I'm very excited. How was it voicing Homura? And are you going to feature in the new movie coming up?
Oh, voicing Homura. So, a funny story about that. I was originally not cast as Homura. I auditioned for all the girls, I didn't get any of them. But they brought me in to do like the small roles in Walpurgisnacht. And when I was recording it, I saw Homura on screen. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know who they cast as Homura, but that's the luckiest voice actor because that character is amazing. And then a couple weeks later, they're like, we need to recast Homura. We think you could do it. And so I felt a lot of pressure. I was in my early 20s doing this. And that role was very challenging for me at first. You know, it was the first time I had a character like that, and everybody cares so much about these roles. We want it to be really good. But that being said, it's one of my favorite projects, my favorite characters. I was so excited when we got to go back and do all the movies, you know, and I had more experience as an actor, so it came much easier to me. And I haven't heard about the new movie, but I don't see why they wouldn't reuse us. We just did the side story anime, where I got to be Homer again for the first time in years, so my fingers are crossed, yeah.
A milkshake? Thanks.
There you go, so another exclusive. Hey!
Brianna Knickerbocker!
Make some noise as Brianna comes to the stage!
How we doing?
Hi, I'm great.
So I'm going to get the very boring and classic question that you have probably heard a million times.
Okay, bring it.
But how did you get into voice acting?
I fell into it. I went to school for fashion. I had no idea that I was going to be an actor. And I got to LA, tried it for one day, hated it, literally was crying in my car. My soul was like, nope, not for me. So I quit, and I fell into acting, and it just kind of took off, and I was like, oh, acting, this is nice. And I saw a voiceover job, and I never thought before, oh, voiceover is a job. And I was like, oh, that would be so fun. So I applied for it, I booked it, and so it just kind of took off.
That's amazing. You're stylish. You're very stylish. It makes a lot of sense. There we go. It all comes together. Everything's linked, isn't it? But thinking, so from like a fashion design background, I mean, that's not very theatrical. Did any of those like past, you know, skills or experiences that you got from that, did that benefit you to make like yourself such a unique voice actor in any way?
I would say life experience in general lends itself to being a dimensional human being, having flexible thinking as an entrepreneur, which is incredibly valuable in the business of any entrepreneurial thing like voice acting. And yeah, I think that answered it.
Yeah, did you have like a fashion design teacher and you were like, that is an mental accent or voice, I'm gonna pocket that for a rainy day?
I've never done that.
Okay.
No, I don't really like, yeah, I've never really considered myself, you know, like a voice actor in the sense like, oh, I do a million impressions or I have like a million voices at my boot or something. I just act. I just enjoy acting and I don't know.
Well, where do the voices come from? Obviously not schizophrenia, not saying that you got voices going around your head all the time.
Yeah.
But they must come from somewhere, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think like when you get the description of a character and you read about them and you see the picture, it lends itself to creating like maybe this character's a little bit more breathy, maybe they're a little bit more soft-spoken, and it just kind of naturally works out.
That's great.
And for Japanese stuff, they always give you references. Well, almost always give you references. So sometimes you're working off of references too, and they want to get close to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that brings me on to my question. Looking at the references, are there any characters that you are more drawn to yourself, or are there any characters that you would like to play a little bit more outside of the box of where you're normally put?
Yeah, so I'm really drawn to characters that are very emotionally complex and have a lot of depth and a lot of growth in the story because it's just so much more exciting and fulfilling. I will say I've gotten to play the bad guy, I think like 3 times now, a whopping 3 times in my career.
It's a magic number.
The rumors are true, it is more fun. So I would like to play more villains.
I like
And
that.
I think they're very complex and they can be, so I think that could be really fun.
Well, and the beauty of a villain is that usually they don't realise they're the villain of the piece. They
exactly.
believe they're the hero of the piece, right?
Absolutely, that's what's so beautiful about acting. You get to climb into all that like deep, dark stuff. It's so much fun.
You get to be nasty without ever being nasty. Isn't that great?
I mean, you might be on, yeah.
Yeah. That's brilliant. No feelings get hurt. It's great. So, you know, so obviously you have to do a lot of voices and impressions. So, like, growing up as a kid, like, did that come from, like, a childhood experience? Or did you used to go around, did you used to imitate the TV, or?
Yeah, so it's so funny you say that because I feel like every time somebody asks me how I get into voiceover, I say the part. I went to fashion school, I tried it, I hated it, and then I fell into acting, and people are like,
what?
But the part that I always leave out is I grew up putting on endless plays, creating movies, short stories, rock shows, creating songs, creating characters. It was literally my blood running through me. So it makes sense that I came back. My soul was like, this is where you're meant to be. But I did that all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, that's so fascinating that you didn't immediately go down that route then.
Yeah, well, it was like my grandfather was paying for my college, so pick something, and I was like, well, I love all the arts, what do I need a degree in? And I was like, well, not acting, not singing, I'm not going to need a degree in drawing, but fashion would probably require a degree if I did that one. So that's why I studied fashion.
Okay, so are you a bit spiritual? Would you consider it like a calling?
Very, very spiritual,
Okay.
and absolutely, this is just what I was meant to do. And,
Wow.
and the universe brought me to it in a very roundabout
Born
way.
to do it.
I got there.
Love that.
Is there any part of your degree, the fashion degree, that you brought into your work daily for becoming a voice actor? Does it help you with planning schedules or anything like that? Or
From fashion, you mean?
yeah, is there any way that you've ever been able to merge the two?
Not really. Like, really? Maybe nothing.
So Grandpa just wasted his money.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just the thing I said before, just life experiences fully form you as a human being and kind of conjure all this beautiful depth and in your soul and your mind and your heart and your spirit, and you just use all of that in acting, all of it.
I actually find that really inspiring because it's kind of, you are like the proof that you can just go from something completely different to just being like, go for it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for people saying to you, no, you can't do that. And then, I don't know, if you have that trauma or something in you that, like a lack of self-confidence, you might let that affect you. That's actually when I started voice acting, I didn't let myself pursue anime because I was told by people in the industry, it's a closed niche group of actors and it's impossible to get into. And I believed that. And I let them affect my life and my career. And I did not pursue anime. But one day, there was a casting director workshop with Mami Okada, the casting director at Bang Zoom, and my adoration, my pure adoration in my soul overrode how scared I was and those voices telling me I couldn't do it. And I took the workshop and literally booked my first lead role in an anime a week later.
What was that role? What was the
That
first
was
role?
Alone in the Sea, and I voiced Shizuka. Highly recommend that show. It's just so stunning and beautiful and special.
Hi. So, what was your favorite line from Hotel?
That's such a hard one because they're all so funny. Literally, they're all top tier, this is gold level. Oh, what a cute treasure coffin is amazing. Fanfare, You've Been Pranked is hilarious. There's a lot of good stuff in the Lantern Rite coming up, so get excited about that. The stuff in the Poetry Quest was hilarious. Oh my god, they're all so funny. Do you have a favorite?
Mine's probably her Hillachol one.
Which one?
The Hillachol one.
Oh yeah, I mean that's classic. Yeah, I love that. I mean you can't not love that.
Love that. Anyone else?
Oh, that's easy.
One over there. Oh.
Hi. Of all the Fire Emblem characters you voice, who's your favourite and why?
Out of all the
Fire Emblem characters you voice.
Charlotte. Charlotte for sure. Charlotte is so funny, no holding back, just unapologetically herself, a total badass in the battlefield, and she's hilarious. She's amazing. She was Hu Tao before there was Hu Tao, I'm just saying.
That's great. There's one over there.
Yeah, we've got a hand over here. Getting my steps in today.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
Hi, you said before that it's some jobs are a vocal gym, and I just wondered if you had any techniques or anything that you use to look after your voice.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I don't know, I feel like I've been learning how to do that recently. I'm horrible at that stuff. I've learned to drink a lot of water, and I'm learning how to use my voice properly. I had not used my voice properly for years, so my voice would get tired a lot. I don't know, it's tough. Throat coat tea, vocal rest, proper training with a singing teacher, with a vocal teacher to use your voice properly. It's not easy. It's a literal instrument, and you're learning how to play it and take care of it, and it's kind of wild.
So do you have a vocal mentor or a teaching coach, and is that your own personal one, or do you get that on specific jobs and such?
Yeah, so I just started working with a vocal coach and a singing teacher that I'm in love with. She's incredible, and I'm in the best hands ever, and it's everything that I've needed to do for years that I've avoided that I'm finally doing. Absolutely adore her. I hire her personally, and I train with her once a week.
Oh, that's great. So do you do much singing as well?
Yeah, so I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been releasing music under my alias Starless for about 4 years now. Dark electronic pop. I have one music video out also. But yeah, I love singing.
Oh, nice. Where can we watch that?
Yeah, music videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Is it? Should we type in your name or Starless? Is it?
Is it what?
Should we type in your name or should we type in your moniker, Starless?
Yeah, so it would be first I just have to say it'd be age appropriate for probably 13 and up, just a little heads up. And it would be under my music alias, Starless.
Very cool, very cool. Got any more questions?
Yeah, we've got one here.
At all? Here we go.
Hello, it's me, the videographer. So, with being in Shenmue, the greatest game of all time, and
Yes.
also Genshin Impact, the best online game ever, do you actually get to play them properly? Did you play Shenmue 1 and 2 to kind of get a feel of the game?
Did you ask, do I get to play them?
Did you play Shenmue 1 and 2 to get a feel of the role or the game?
Yeah, I wish I had time to do stuff like that. It would take all the hours in the day. It would be too much. I don't have time. I can't.
Yeah.
I do play some of my games. I've tried playing Catherine Full Body. It is extremely difficult and stressful. So I like watching somebody play that. I want to watch somebody play Astral Chain. I'm very excited about that game and I've never played it. I've tried playing Genshin Impact. I'm more of a shooter girl myself. I love zombies. I love survival horror. I really want to play Oni-chan-Bra. That's actually a zombie game, so that's on my list. And that's one of my favorite roles I've ever done. I feel like there is one more that I've played that I'm in, but I can't think of it.
What was working with Atlas like on Catherine Full Body? That's incredible.
Yeah. It was very, very fun, very fulfilling. Getting to play opposite Laura Bailey and Troy Baker and Michelle Ruff, absolute industry legends. It was an absolute honor.
Were you in the original as well?
No, just the remake.
So Rin?
Yeah, I voiced Rin.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, get it right, you just have to keep trying.
Oh, wow. That's mad. That's such a unique way to do it. That's not how it's usually done, is it?
Not usually. Some directors will prefer one take, sometimes. It's a little bit more like improv, where it's very natural and you're off your cuff, and there's something special about that.
Yeah, no, that is cool.
Yeah.
Hope there's a Shenmue 4. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
I'm praying for it.
Maybe, you never know. That'd be cool.
Any secret projects you're working on at the moment? You want to let us know? Animecon, little exclusive.
It's so funny because everything you're working on, everything you're auditioning for is like code named, NDA'd. If you talk about it, you're like blacklisted. It's so dangerous out there. I don't even take boothies at this point.
Yeah.
It's just not worth risking it. I love my job and I love what I do, and I don't mess with that.
Oh, that's great.
Do we have any other questions from our audience at all? We've got one last one I think we'll finish on.
I will say, follow me on social media. That's where I do all of my role announcements when I'm allowed to talk about things. For Twitter, it's Brianna Noel K. And for Instagram, it's Brianna Knickerbocker.
Nice.
When you were voicing the character Rem, was there any favorite moments?
Favorite moments from voicing Rem?
Yeah.
Obviously the confession episode, but as a horror fan, Blonde Elvira, I'm pretty partial to episode 15 with the big battle geese and Twister Rem and all that stuff. Woo! I was like, you know what? I don't need a voice, and I just I just went all out. Demon mode against battle geese. I'm gonna save Subaru. Oh my god, and dying in his arms. I was so emotional. It was so intense. One of the most special things I've ever done. I mean, there's so many moments, but I say 15 is just 15, your heart stops for 30 minutes. Like, you can't breathe.
Okay, that's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Brianna Knickerbocker.
And I will be going over to my booth or my table, so please come over and grab a print. Come say hi. But yeah, I have tons of prints of all my different characters and everything, so please stop by.
Definitely stop on by, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And that'll be amazing. Thank you. And just a quick plug, there's a certain British manga British shonen at Artist Alley. So if you're into mangas, you're into British comics, head on over there and check it out. It's called Animecon. Have a look, it's really good, trust me.
I did ask a question as well. I asked a question about the confession scene for Subaru, and I didn't attend the film unfortunately, but it was very good. I'll tell you what, about that later. But yeah. So I've been living around the Artist Alley for a bit. I saw Mika. Mika was here. Didn't see him before. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to find. No, we're trying to find some bloody pins. Or pins, fucking keychains. I can't remember where the fuck they are. Where they went to. So I don't know. I'm going crazy a little bit. There was some Animal Crossing keychains, but anyway, who cares? Yeah, it's about 3:30. About 22 maybe. So I'm going to make my way slowly over to a place where they're doing a Mario Kart tournament. I'm currently in second place at the moment. I was in first when I went to the panels with Christina V and stuff. I was first, but I've been knocked down to second, so that's annoying. So I need to go see if I can reclaim my title, because if I do win, I get a free shirt. So I was like, sweet, I'll take that, a free shirt. But yeah, so I'll try to head back there now, really, and yeah. I don't think I've bought too much. That's pretty cool, I like the shirts. I got a few bits and bobs, but nothing like too crazy. But yeah, so having fun. And that's it. Animecon is done. I'm done. So I'm gonna head back now and have a look at my loot that I got. I've got some good little bits actually. I got a well, you'll see anyway. I'm quite happy with the stuff I've got. So see you guys in a bit.